this is our booth area. Oops. We are not playing these songs, so share either. So since we're going to go live, all right, Kobe, go sit behind the desk. See where it says on air? That's our area. The problem is, since this is not working, I don't know. Am I sure this isn't working? I need to plug something else in. Let's see. Maybe this wasn't out of the way. All that stuff. What's this? Those are cables. I need those. Okay, where's everybody else that's supposed to be here? Are you guys both in the same room?
I'm in 5th grade.
You're not in the same class. The teachers told everybody, right?
I got my sticky.
You got your what?
Sticky.
You got a sticky note?
My teacher just told me. She got the email and she's like, I said you're on Monday and Wednesdays.
Okay.
And she said something about meeting up with you. I don't know when, so I just today just in case.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's what we got to do. We're going to do training this week. So what I need are people willing to be, would you hold this? Because I'm going to put a zip tie on that so it's not all over the place. Yeah. I need people willing to, yeah, well, I'm going to need broadcasters. So our news broadcast is pretty simple. We're keeping it really simple this year. We're going to do pledge, like we've always done. We're not going to do the big, long, read out a big article because you guys don't listen to it anyway. I'm just making an assumption here, but I, as an adult, I don't always listen to those.
Yeah.
And in the morning, teachers have got too much to get going, to get ready for the day. Mm-hmm. So we can't be messing around with extra stuff. So since you two are the only ones here today, I'm going to show you how to do the important stuff because you're the only ones that showed up. Maybe my other people got upset because they got trouble in class yesterday, decided they don't want to be on the news crew.
I think I was the only person.
Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah, and maybe they just didn't get the word. Okay, so the way that this works is we go live, and I've got for us this nice little light that lets us know that we're on air. Okay, I also have for us this, that if we want to do a weather report, we can just put it up on this real quick or not. You guys get to decide. Birthdays, I'm going to need somebody from the news crew to help me create a Google slide that we are going to put on the cafeteria TV. So we're not going to read off birthdays down here. We're going to let that scroll on the television in the cafeteria. More people will get to see it. I think it's a better way to recognize the birthdays. And you guys don't have the pressure of like, oh, did I say their name correctly? It takes a little pressure off of you guys. The one thing Mrs. Foltz wants is she wants us to highlight books that kids are reading and that they like. So do a book talk. It has to be really short, almost like a commercial for a book. But that doesn't all have to fall on you. That could could be you being a reporter going out, finding people to share that kind of talk. We're gonna do that special twice a week, and then I'm gonna let you guys do reports on other things going on around the building. You just have to get approval from me on whatever the topic is. It could be what you're doing in art class, it could be what, and it can't just always be your grade level, you're gonna have to reach out to the younger kids too. Funny things happening in classrooms, stories about teachers, you can interview a teacher, you guys have lots of options. Does that sound pretty easy? Okay, so be thinking about what kind of short news stories. Also want to do a joke a day, but it doesn't have to be every day. So we could just say, like on Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to highlight books. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do a joke. Friday, we do a special interest story. How does that sound? Okay. So special interest story is just stuff going around the building. Right now, the special interest story could be the fundraiser you guys are doing. Just a big, and you're going to have to remind people about the fundraiser every week. Doable?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
A lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm keeping it simple. The technology is really easy. I'll be here to help you out, except on Thursdays. I'm going to have to find somebody on Thursdays. There are Thursdays that I am not here at Smith because I have another. I'm only teaching 4 days as a Smith teacher, and on the 5th day I'm doing something at admin. So I got one day a week that I'm not here to torture children. Do you think they didn't know to come in here? You would think they would know to come in here.
Because of the green screen and everything.
Yeah. Oh, and we have the green screen, but I don't know how to hook it up to YouTube Live. Because my thought was, if we could figure out how to hook it up to YouTube Live, we could put the green screen and just have the weather flow there. But I'm not happy that this cart is not working. Because it was working. I don't get it. Unless it just shorted out because it's old and.
I think you have to have like a certain like streaming software to get a green screen ready.
I do too, and we don't have money for anything. Well, I mean, I could try to get it for later, but
I think I know one that's free.
if you know a free one, send it to me. That doesn't mean we can use it at school. Oh, and we're gonna have to get our microphone. This is gonna be the microphone, and it's gonna go up here with you guys. That's why I got to get this cart to work.
Because it ain't gonna work.
Well, it'll work, but let's try something here.
Kindergartners.
Yeah, I think I can get the word out. I'll say something to Casey or to Mrs. Holtz about meeting again tomorrow. Yeah.
Come in. But you want to do it by 7:45. I actually like read it and I'm like, okay, I can get this responsibility. I have this responsibility.
Yeah, it's a 7:45. I think once we get really up and going, it will be easier.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay, I got it to work, but I think our problem's going to be.
Ellie. Hey, Queen.
Hey, you're on my news crew, right?
Yep,
Okay. We're missing lots of people.
we are. Ellie is here today. I saw her in the hallway. I didn't see Renata, but
Okay. So this is what. Okay, our screen. So go sit at the desk, guys. 2 of you go sit at the desk. So are you wanting to be the camera person, or are you wanting to be at the desk?
I'll be the camera person.
Okay, for now, I'm going to have you be the camera person then. So they're going to be our news reporters. We are going to have to find out the cafeteria menu for next week. So somebody's going to need to go down and ask the cafeteria if they have a menu for next week. Kobe, you want to run down real quick and see if they've got a cafeteria menu? because you guys have to know what to tell people they're going to eat. And you're going to tell them what they're going to have. Today for lunch, we're going to have this. Tomorrow's menu is this. So you're going to read 2 days when you do the menus. Because it makes no sense as a kid not to know that tomorrow's chicken nugget day and I don't need to bring my lunch.
And today's chicken sandwich. We had chicken sandwich yesterday.
Huh?
I'm actually not a fan of chicken nuggets.
I'm not either. I'm just being sarcastic. But do you want to go down and ask them if they have a copy of the lunch menu?
I love
And if they don't, ask them if they could send one to Miss Haynes. Just tell them you're doing morning announcements.
question.
Yes.
So what do we do on this?
On what?
On this?
Okay, so I was telling them we've got lots of things to do. So Mrs. Foltz wants a couple of days a week where we highlight books that boys and girls in the school are reading. So do like a little book talk. It doesn't have to be you. You can bring a guest down to talk about the book. They're going to have like a little script written, and like we're talking 2 minutes. Hey, go to the library. If you like this kind of book, go check out blah, blah, blah by blah, blah, blah. It's funny, it's sad, it makes you think, whatever. The reason is that you think you should check out that book. Okay?
Okay.
So that's one part of what we have to do. And then the other thing that you guys have to do is you need to make sure you have 2 days a week, just do like a joke of the day. And then on Fridays, I want us to do like a little special interest segment. And we're talking short. I mean, we want it like 2 minutes most of talking. Something going on at Smith. Just something exciting going on at Smith. Okay.
She didn't want like a whole dialogue that no one listened to.
You know, like last year when people would read off the stuff about like, today in history, Amelia Earhart, blah, nobody listens to that. I mean, let's be honest.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this sort of like splitting tabs on?
Not quite. I think it's actually a little more responsibility.
It is. Because you have to be here on time. You have to do your job. So it says on your phone you have to be here by 7:45, but I don't know how you get here by 7:45. It's the first time I'm